Hello everyone, this is Ashish and today I'm going to talk in a different direction based on the need and the requirement of a lot of students that I saw based on the seminars that I did. When I interacted with the crowd, I understood that a lot of people do not have proper preparation till now, and for those also proper guidance is very much important, because I believe that it is never too late, and also you have to have proper strategy no matter in what condition you are, good or bad. So if you are in a bad situation, this one is for you. If your preparation is going very well, you are aiming a rank under 100, or you are aiming very high marks like 80 marks, or you're aiming to crack ISRO, or you're aiming to crack BARC or engineering services with a very good rank, then definitely this video is not for you. If you have been preparing very hard for 6 months or over a year, then definitely this video is not for you. This video is for people who want to score at least 50 marks in GATE examination, especially for the undergraduates, because I have been an undergraduate too and I have been preparing at that time for GATE examination too. So I understand that for some people, they just want to try and test GATE examination to see how much they can score, and it is very correct. Before you take any decision of leaving a job or preparing for 1 year full time, you have to know how much you can score, and I want you to do the best at it, and for that this video is there to guide you guys. So one thing is for sure, this is not any magical code or trick that I'm going to explain over here. You have to work hard. There's absolutely zero doubt about it. You have to be, if you were never dedicated, you have to be dedicated from now on. You have to be disciplined, and then it will all work. So this is basically a 50-day plan for 50 marks in GATE examination. So I've made it pretty simple. See, I have scored 50 marks in my final year itself. In GATE 2016 examination, my rank was 9008 because I was in mechanical engineering. So in mechanical engineering, 50 marks does not matter much. But you might be knowing that I prepared for it for at least 6 months. But I've seen other students who did not prepare even for 2 months properly, but just had a proper set of direction, knew what the examination was, and they were able to score 50 marks. So I understand that it is very, very possible. If you are thinking that whether it is possible or not, yes, it is possible. And you might be seeing so many people who actually prepared for at least 4 or 5 months, but still were not even to clear the cutoff of GATE examination. That is wrong. They did something wrong. So I'm going to explain what exactly you need to do to score 50 marks. Okay, more than that, maybe you'll go to 55. Above that, you won't be able to go using this plan. But yes, also you have to have some idea of your engineering field. You have to have pretty okay concept, not that super good concept, not topper level, but yes, you have studied the subjects, you have passed the examination of your college. For example, for mechanical engineering, heat transfer, you should know what is conductivity, what is radiation and all that. If you know that much, then it will work. So here's the main key: previous year questions. All right, every year, if you solve all the previous year questions of GATE examination, I'm not talking about engineering services, only GATE examination previous year question, if you've solved of 20 years, then definitely you'll be seeing at least 50 marks question is repetitive and very easy too. It is very easy, and once you have solved all, you'll be able to solve. Now, the mentality that you need to go inside the examination hall when you're prepared only for 50 marks is that I'll be attempting only somewhere around 45 to 50 questions. This is the mentality that you should be having. Out of 65 questions, around 45 to 55 questions, 45 to 50 questions I'll be attempting. More than that, I do not need to. So you'll be leaving very difficult questions and the questions that you were not ready for. If you get this thing in your head, then you will be able to score 50 marks. Now, I understand that since you have not been preparing for GATE examination that well, you will also be making some silly mistakes. So that is why I'm telling you guys to not aim for attempting so many questions, but the questions that you do attempt, you attempt it properly. Because if you're very thorough with previous year questions and it is in your head that I have to score only this much, no, then you'll be easily able to score 50 marks. That I know by experience, right? So let us start this 50 days. Basically, I've divided into 2 parts. Number 1, 30 days, and number 2, that is 20 days. In the first 30 days, this is what you're going to do. Pick 5 major subjects. How to pick 5 major subjects? I think all of you guys might be knowing that in every stream there will be 5 subjects which will consist around 50 to 60% of the question paper. For mechanical engineers, I can say strength of material, thermodynamics, heat transfer, fluid mechanics, production, or theory of machine. These consist the majority of the questions. good amount of questions will be coming from these part. For every stream there will be some subjects like this which are the major subjects. How will you find out? Go through the previous year analysis. These days all the coaching institutes have released their previous year questions. They'll also show how much marks has come from what subject. You'll be easily able to find out. That much I do not need to tell you for other streams. But once you found out that these are the 5 important subjects, just start solving previous year questions. Just directly get into previous year questions. If you are not able to understand the concept, you can look at the solution. That is why I'm saying this is not for everyone. This is only for people who are at a very bad situation but want to score at least 50 marks in GATE examination. That is why I also said that you have to have a little bit idea of your subjects. Once you know that, okay, there is a Fourier law, okay, there's a Newton's law of cooling, you will be able to solve the questions and you will understand that, okay, only these type of concepts GATE is hitting, not everything, right? So you solve previous year questions, and whatever important formula or any formula that you go through, you start putting it down in what we call micro notes. Micro notes will be just one page for one subject. It will consist of every formula that GATE examination has ever asked. Alright, whatever you can find. And obviously when you solve previous year questions, go backwards. Start from 2019, 18, 17, 16 like that. And whatever you can solve, you can do. If you are having lack of time, stop somewhere in 2000. Alright, that much you can do. Somewhere around 20 years you can solve. If you have more time, then you can solve more. It's as simple as that. That is why what I'm doing is prioritizing. First, hit the important subject. First, go for the most recent questions. Like that, if you do, then you go on gradually. All of a sudden, you aim that, okay, I'll solve 35 years of question and I'll solve every year. Then first of all, you lack motivation because you know that is not physically possible. All right. So that is the problem. Aim gradually, increase the pace and do as much as you can. Also, for people who have not been preparing for GATE examination sufficiently, this is what you should know: maths and aptitude. You should focus on it a lot. Maths and aptitude consist of 30 marks. 15 marks will be from mathematics, and you have a good source that previous year questions from every stream is available. So solve those as much as possible. And aptitude, the same goes. Just be good with the time distance questions, dice questions, the probability questions, questions which are very repetitive in GATE examination. So this maths and aptitude you do simultaneously in the first 30 days. If it is not possible, extend it to the first 40 days. But the 5 major subjects, solve all the previous year questions in 30 days. See, I understand that for some of you it might not be possible, and that is why I'm saying come from back. If possible, then solve till 2000. If not possible, then solve till 2005. But you have to make a plan accordingly that 5 subjects I have to finish in 30 days. And it is very, very possible. And that is why I said that you have to work very hard. If you work hard, then it will be possible. And what to do in the next 20 days? Go for the minor subjects. Now again, prioritize. Which subject is having the least weightage? You have to put it at the end. And rest of the time, you have to focus on the important subjects. Okay, hydraulic machines, okay, I'll complete. Power plant engineering, less questions are coming, so I'll finish at the end. All right, that's how you need to do, prioritize. And for that, you have to see the weightage. All right, for IC engine only 1 or 2 questions are coming. I'll just see through previous year questions. In just 2 or 3 hours you'll be able to solve all the previous year questions of IC engine. So buy any previous year question bank of any coaching institute which is giving good solutions. You can look at the solution if you're not able to understand the concept. If you just I'm not telling you guys to mug up, because GATE is not about mug up. But if you understand the concept, no, GATE does not repeat the questions, but it does repeat the concepts. So that is what I want you to do. So first 30 days, major subjects. Second 20 days, what you have to do is focus on minor subjects. Plus, you have to revise the major subjects. So the major subjects will be done twice, once during the first 30 days and second time during the last 20 days. Now this revision, you will not going to go through all previous year questions. While you're solving the previous year questions in the first 30 days, you will be marking the questions which are very, very difficult and tricky by star mark. Now these star mark questions are the only questions that you are going to revise in the second 20 days. You understand? If you have a proper strategy like this, then you will be able to score at least 50 marks if that is your aim. And also in last few days, depending on when you see, if you're seeing this video right now, then you have more than 60 days. So in the last 10 days, you will be giving 1 or 2 full length test series. I wouldn't even recommend you to buy a test series. I want you to just give the demo of various test series will be available for free. Just give 1 or 2, more than that is not required. Okay, just get a feel of how to solve 65 questions in 3 hours, and that's as simple as that. Okay, so for people who are not preparing for an ISRO examination, for example, final year students, like this, you can at least get 50 marks in GATE examination because you are having more time. You are having almost 2 months. right? So at any situation you have to give your best. That is the thing that you have to keep in mind, that okay, only 20 days are left. If I have to give this examination, what is the best I can do? Okay, let's make a plan accordingly, and I'll only score 30 marks, but in let's say you have only 20 days, I'll only score 30 marks, but when I go over there I will score 30 marks, because I'll give whatever I can and I will do whatever I can. Most people score less not because they do not know a lot of things, but they are not even able to execute the things that they know. So that is the problem. You have to execute that much. If your preparation is low, then your goal should be low, and according to that you should execute over there 100%. Attempt somewhere around 45 questions, you will get around 40 questions right, and you will get somewhere around 50 marks. Okay, so this video was, I hope it was very helpful for people who are just scratching on the surface of GATE preparation. This will also, if you are able to score 50 marks, it will give you a motivation that yes, I can score more next year. Then accordingly you can take your decision that whether I should leave my job, or whether I should go for coaching, or whether I should drop, or what like this, or I should try again or not. That is the question. If you are not able to score 20 marks, then I will not try again, but first test it. Other than, for example, a lot of people, what they will do, they will give GATE examination without proper preparation. They will get very less marks and they will think that GATE is not for me. Or even after getting very less marks, they will go for a coaching institute, and after 1 year they will understand GATE is not for me. Both the situation is wrong. You have to understand whether it is for you or not, and the best way to understand is give your best. In the last moment, have a proper strategy, and this is how you do it. And if you score somewhere at 40 to 50 marks, the best thing is that you get a feel of GATE examination before you try to prepare again, so you will have a better strategy next year. Okay, so that's about it. I'll end this video over here. I hope it was very helpful. For people who are new to this channel, you can go through my video on study material. It will help you a lot, and a lot of videos on how to study. I think that especially for people who are right now starting to work very hard, go through my video on Pomodoro technique. It will help you a lot and let you understand that how you should be studying. That is very important. Studying is all well and good. Everybody says that you should study a lot, but that does not always work. So go through that video, and other videos will also be helpful. I'm going to end this video over here. I'll see all of you in the next one. Till then, bye.